Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Game number 3 of this new season between the Midland Rockhounds and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can stay hot. He went deep last game, and he seems ready to take advantage of any mistakes he sees right now.
Rich Dunlap starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge.
So stepping in, number 32, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, plays it 2, let's roll it, huh?
The 0-1 pitch. Way to get dirty. The throw to second for 1, on to first, and they get them both.
Well, they were hoping maybe to get something going here in the 1st. They get 2 on, nobody out. But then this is a big letdown here as their number 3 hitter comes in and bounces into the double.
Michael Williams will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Michael Williams.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. With a moment now, here's a look at the Arkansas defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, one of the most exciting things we're going to have an opportunity to see in this one, the throwing arm of that catcher. He absolutely has a cannon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you ever saw him on the mound someday. We'll get an opportunity.
Todd Cunningham strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the 2nd inning. 1-2, here it comes. To short. Williams. Right. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And with that, let's check out how the Rockhounds set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about watching somebody throw a ball across the diamond, this guy throws it like a laser. Over at third base, doesn't have the great range, but if he gets his hands on it.
Bryant reduces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2.
Hey, best stuff right here. Put him away.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. To short, hit hard. He's got it. Underhanded flip. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this.
Two down.
Jeffrey Marte stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Grounded to short. Fielded clean. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Now to the plate, Michael Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Michael Williams.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
All right, now you've just seen two straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rockhounds are out in front, 2-1. Michael Williams will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Right here.
Hey, let it fly.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Hey, 1 pitch. Make it yours.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Ellison makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, and we are tied 2-2. Michael Williams will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Shortstop, Michael Williams.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's
First
go.
pitch of the at-bat. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
And the funny thing about this at-bat,
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Colon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit to short. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 3-2. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you. And he came on to slam the door shut.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rockhounds come out on top, 3-2. Good night, everybody.
The final.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Midland Rockhounds and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. Does a lot of things right at the plate. Takes the simple approach, and it tends to pay off.
Cal McGinnis will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, expect to see a ton of sliders in this one. That's his out pitch. He's got great movement, and that's his go-to anytime he's in trouble.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Williams, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
0-1.
In there, strike one. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
And they were able to come away with the victory last night, so another performance like that would make their manager a happy man.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Tap foul at home plate. Men on third with 2 down.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. Scott Vasquez will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. 2 down, runners at first and second. Grounded to short. Underhanded flip. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show.
Here we go now. Come on now.
Michael Williams is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. This is line to left. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you what, he had to be sitting on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out in front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Max Muncy is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Bounce to first.
On the bag, pick it up.
The underhanded flip. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Yeah, that's a nice play over there at first to hit his pitcher right in stride. But meanwhile, the run is in to score from third base.
Cal Flanagan will dig in. He singled his first time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that run.
Hey, get a good
Babe
one.
Hanley stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. On the ground to the left side. Ramirez scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 3-1.
Hey, let's make the play.
Martin 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
To short. Right to him. Flips it underhand.
He's out.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men. At the plate, Michael Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Max Muncy will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game.
Let's go, big dog.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, it's show track time. You're going to see him jump out ahead quickly here, 0-2. What a great place to live as a pitcher. But then on that third pitch, that was close, so close. Should have done the trick, but no matter. They come back on pitch number 4 and get him anyway. Now that is efficiency in pitching.
Cal Flanagan will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Babe Hanley will stand in again. Couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Here comes the payoff pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Naturals lead it 5-1. Mike Eklund gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the... Oh, he makes the stop. The throw. He beat it out.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. Kevin Ramirez steps in. He scored after reaching on a single this last time up. Grounded to short. Williams ranges. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 6 full. Northwest Arkansas out in front. Michael Williams will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Valentin has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Martin Medeiros comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and it's always kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play. You know he wants to make up for that one.
Stop deep in. Throw gets him at first, and I'll tell you what, they don't come much better than what you saw right there.
Once this gets past the pitcher, I figured it was a sure base hit, but the shortstop comes out of nowhere to dive for this thing and then throw a bullet over to first for the out.
Michael Williams has the bases loaded in front of him, so a real opportunity for him to chip away at that 3-run deficit they're working with right now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And they'll get a bit closer on the sac fly as they trim the deficit to 2 now. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Midland Rockhounds and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. Never tries to do too much. Knows how to extend an at-bat and get the pitch he's looking for.
Carlos Lorenz. Michael Williams will dig in now. And as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign.
Hey, let it fly.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1. EK, our home 9 as they start play here tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2. So not much to say about that except you hate to give away games at home. You'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball. Michael Williams is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
And it was a breaking ball that he got under last time. Definitely an off-balance swing, so we'll see if they try to attack him that same way again.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Eflin is right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3.
Here we go.
Martin, golden opportunity to give his guys the lead as he stands in with 3 men aboard.
And Matt, it's early in this game, but this is a big moment right here. It doesn't matter when you score your runs, just that you score more in the end.
Flipped out the other way towards short. The second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Matt Schaefer will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
To short, hit hard. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We played 4 full. The Rockhounds lead it 2-1. Michael Williams will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. First and second here with nobody out.
Let's go now. One time.
Heading out towards shallow right. Ponce shading to his right. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Well, he's 0 for 3 now in the ball game, and I think I can tell you why. If you're not a power hitter, you need to hit down on the ball. Try and drive things. This guy doesn't have enough muscle to hit home runs consistently, so he's wind up as routine flyouts.
So stepping in, number 16, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit to short, reined in. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Striding into the box, Michael Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Veras going back at the track. The wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they push the lead to 4-2.
Oof, that's a mistaken location right here, and it could wind up really coming back to haunt him. This is a solo home run, and it makes this a 2-run lead now. And
Sean Langley will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
1 out.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. He's running towards second, seared down the first baseline. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Leading off the inning, Marcos Veras, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Left side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, nice pick.
Now batting.
Well, this is a pretty high degree of difficulty right here. It helps when you've got a strong arm to make this play. You see him do almost a pop-up slide as he fields this thing, and then from there on out.
Mike Etlin stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
Hey, plays it 2. Let's roll it, huh?
Yeah, we got 1.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they're going to get an out of this as they're able to put the tag on him. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
And this is what you want out of your starter. He gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Rockhounds come out on top, 4-2.
7 hits.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Midland Rockhounds and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's hitting over 400 so far here in April. Obviously, we can't get too excited about it because there is so much season left, but he's off to a great start.
Manuel Trujillo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, he had his good stuff going in his last start, recording 10 strikeouts. He'll look to duplicate that here.
Michael Williams will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Michael Williams.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Ball. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Keep it rolling.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Vaccaro giving chase. He's got it 1 away. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Naturals align themselves on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, the last place you want to hit it, to the shortstop, or actually anywhere between second and third base. That's how much range he has out there at this position. Very aggressive player, makes a lot of great...
Hey, come on.
Matt Schaefer will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now that we have a chance, Michael Williams is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at bat.
Number 10, shortstop, Michael Williams.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Valentin is in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Andrew Lambo stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Schaefer. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Mike Etlin will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Hey, no outs.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. To short. Williams. And taken in out there for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andres Navarro.
Leading off the inning, Scott Vasquez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Muncy has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now
a little bit over halfway home. Stepping in, Mike Etlin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait against a guy like this.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. 5 innings. Michael Williams steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well out to deep left center field. And he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run. So a 2-run shot to left center as they move on top 4-0.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Michael Williams will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. In there at the knees, strike one.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over.
Hey, come on now,
and he's able to jump ahead.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Adrian Vaccaro will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Grounded to short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Scott Vasquez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Add another 0 as it's... Michael Williams comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course.
One time. Here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Andrew Lambeau will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
And a swing and a miss.
Come on, kid, get
Max
off.
Muncy comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Hey, you got it. No one
Babe
better.
Hanley comes to the plate with ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead.
What's that old saying, guys? The rich get richer? Well, his team's definitely been getting rich here all day.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
That's got to drive a pitching coach crazy to watch your guy miss with 4 straight to force home a run. You see the sequence again. That's about as easy an RBI.
In now, Brandon Colon. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Here we go.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, he knew he had to be careful pitching with the bases loaded, but he didn't have to be this careful as that forces home a run. He's going to have to regroup quickly out there, though, because they're only 1 extra base hit away from really blowing this inning wide open.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Arkansas Travelers and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, I'm a little bit worried about that guy hitting second right now. He's coming off a game to forget, an 0 for 4 showing that had to leave a bad taste in his mouth. But you know what'll fix that? Going out there today and hitting the snot out of the ball.
Enrique Alvarado gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, in his last start, ended up taking the loss. Didn't go deep, only threw 5 innings, so...
Michael Williams will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. Game.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Stepping in, Michael Williams. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work him this time. You can throw him more fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
Hit in the air out to right. Maldonado has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finds.
Dana Pike will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To short, hit hard. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Michael Williams steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second.
Williams.
Hey, drive it deep, big doc. Here
First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third.
He's out.
To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Juan Maldonado will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
Come on now. No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead. That's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Jeffrey Marte will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Hit hard to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
The hits have certainly been few and far.
Michael Williams steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Schroeder moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
And this guy's one of those.
Yeah, we got two.
Omar Gutierrez makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
And that turns out to be a great start to this series for these guys as they take game 1 here in front of the home crowd.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his final line. He gave him 7 2/3 good innings, and he was definitely the difference in this one.
So that just about does it for EK. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Arkansas Travelers and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Michael Williams will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
And that's the spot that he's just going to have to keep wearing out going forward. If he can keep running that pitch in on the guy's hands, he's going to be fine.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-1 pitch is a splitter called strike 2.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
This pitch is popped up. Marte is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. A chance now to take a look at how the home...
He's got some wheels on him.
Come on now,
and that's a big part of why he's successful at the major league level. Routine grounders become tough plays. Singles get turned into doubles, and what would have been a 1-2-3 inning suddenly becomes a rally.
To second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. At the plate, Russ Brown. He drew a walk his first time up. Set to deal on 2-2. Grounded to short. To his left, Williams. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Michael Williams in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Low for ball 1.
Let her rip, let her rip.
That's inside. 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
It's sharply toward third. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Oh my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Now to the plate, Max Muncy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
First baseman, Max Muncy.
Runner goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
There's some managers out there who'd say, we're already down a few runs here early. Let's not take too many chances on the base pass, but not this guy. He's not afraid to give his guys free rein out there, and this time it works out for him.
Left fly, let's go right here.
Here it comes, 1-0. In the air to straightaway right. Maldonado is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the end. Digging in to try it again, Martin Almanzar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Sent on the ground out to second. Height scoops it up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Russ Brown strides in. Grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Michael Williams will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
0-1's the count.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Drilled on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Max Muncy will stand in, and maybe a ray of hope as they get the first 2 men aboard here. And this crowd's just itching for something to put their hands together about.
Well, the positive moments, they've been few and far between, but they're not out of this game. Now, they've got some guys in this lineup that can make this deficit go away.
There's one.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able.
Michael Williams ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. But once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Max Muncy will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Now, let it fly.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
A little roller toward the hole.
Right here, easy, easy.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Martin Almanzar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
0-1, here it comes. In the air now, out to right field. Maldonado is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Can't ask for much more than this.
8. Come on, big guy.
In now, Michael Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he'll look for another pitch again drive right here.
In there, strike 1. Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a nice win here for these guys. And now I think, EK, you better hurry up and get to a computer so you can get your taxes in by midnight.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Arkansas Travelers and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's this lineup got to do tonight to get it?
Stay hot, babe. Here we
Michael
go.
Williams will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night.
Come on, big guy. Stay
Shot
hot.
back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Patrick Cardona will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Hit the other way out toward right field. Maldonado is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. With a moment now, here's a look at the Arkansas defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, if you can say there is a defensive threat on this team, he's standing down there at first base. I say that because he's very good at keeping balls in front of him, helping his fellow infielders. Just a guy that's...
Babe Hanley set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Brandon Colon gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2.
Oh, you guys are going to make me say it, aren't you? Deuces are wild.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Striding into the box, Michael Williams. He singled his last time up.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back safely. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Come on, big guy.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
94 on the outer edge. You can't help but take that.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Now a snap throw to first. Don't want to forget about him.
Keeping an eye on him.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
Lifted in the air out towards left center.
All right, make the turn. Go, go, go two.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Posed.
Yeah, now in hindsight, you could have had runners at second and third with 1 out, but they roll the dice. They're trying to pick up that run from first, and it winds up not working out for them.
Patrick Cardona is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Oh, baby, see you driving.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
The catcher, number 1.
Come on, baby, get your pitch
Babe
up there.
Hanley gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
The 0-1 on its way. To short. He's got it.
All right, hold up.
And
Right.
the 2-out threat
That's
will
an out.
not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Darren Lopez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. In there, a base hit.
And the funny thing about this at-bat, he does everything wrong on this swing. I mean, first off, this pitch is out of the strike zone, and secondly, he tries to pull it instead of taking it the other way. Anyhow, pays off for him.
Hey, we got one down
Dana
here, one
Pike
down.
steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the fifth coming up, and we still have no score.
Come on, guys.
Darren Lopez digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score
Yeah,
two.
we got one here.
On the ground is short. This could be two. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. One run is scored.
He beat it.
The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Now batting.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Michael Williams. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
A 1 pitch on its way. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. One there on the first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first.
See it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Patrick Cardona stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit to short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Pretty well done right there. He just gets out in front of this pitch and grounds it right between third and short. That'll be good enough to get the job done and drive in that runner from third.
So stepping in, number 1, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Get your pitch, huh? Hey, see it, drive it. See it, drive it.
Trying to hold the lead. Hit in the air to left field.
Halfway, have a look.
Ellison is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
Now batting, second baseman,
Brandon Colon strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Hits are even at 7 apiece.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Hey, get the pitch right now.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We're through 6 full. The Travelers lead it 3-2. Steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Hey, come on now,
0-2, here it comes. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? Oh, and this goes right past him.
Hey, with 2 strikes, you just got to put the bat on the ball. Make sure you get this ball in play somehow.
Jeffrey Marte steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations.
Hey, have a rip. Kid.
Michael Williams ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Michael Williams.
Here we go.
Hard liner toward short, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, the tying runs on base now with 2 outs, and who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
So a big moment here, and standing in Patrick Cardona, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 8 full. Arkansas leads this thing 3-2.
Come on, fellas,
Dana
let's go.
Pike will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
1 down, 1 down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground is short. Williams. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Russ Brown.
Now at the plate, Juan Maldonado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Grounded to has it. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
The first baseman, number 55, Jeffrey Marte.
Luis Alvarez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Line softly out toward left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Ellison.
At the plate, Michael Williams. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame.
Hey, your turn now. No one better.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, clutch out for us.
Set. Here's the 0-1.
Here we go.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there, kid.
Here it comes on 1-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center.
You're here, you're here, you're here.
Well, we've got ourselves a tie game here, but it may not stay that way much longer. You get the leadoff single, now a double right after that. It's fair to say they've got an excellent opportunity here.
Hey, need you right here now. Here we go.
Patrick Cardona gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Hey, no one better here. Hey, right there, no one better.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
You know, I think they're pretty lucky at third right here that the contact play wasn't on. This is a sharply hit ground ball, and he would have been toast at home if he tried to score.
Babe Hanley will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
Your turn, drive him in. Hey, keep it going, your turn. Hey, come on, big guy, I need you right now.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Softly hit. Look at this. They're not going to get there. It's into right, a base hit. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
Well, you had the sense early on that this one was destined to go down to the wire, and sure enough, these guys are going to pull this one out here in walk-off fashion.
So, guys, all 3 of us were treated to a well-played ball game all in all. And what do you say we go ahead and name this fella right here as our top player of the game?
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Rockhounds come out on top, 4-3. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious
Back here with our minor league pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for first pitch in our Texas League matchup as Prospect Spotlight. Michael Williams is our focus, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get, it's what you do with them. And from what I saw, balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. That performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Today, the opener of this 3-game set between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
This is a lineup that features so many young kids on this team, and generally you know you're going to have to live with their mistakes, but what you do is you ride that youth and enthusiasm to each victory.
Cal Costanzo will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
Andres Navarro will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Popped high in the air. Muncy is there for it.
Ball!
1 down. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's...
Kevin Morgan will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded clean. One. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Michael Williams will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
And he's off to a great start, to the surprise of many. You know, scouts don't consider him to be a great hitter, but maybe he's finally figured something out.
Right there for strike one. Eric, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
And it was the offense that went south last time out. Managed only just 1 run in the loss yesterday. It's typical when you're in a cold streak like this. They've just had a lot of trouble sustaining any kind of offense, and it's definitely hurt them.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Navarro has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Kevin Ramirez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Grounded to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And with that, let's check out how the Rockhounds set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, you remember, growing up, right field wasn't a very important position. But here at this level, it's as important as any. And this man plays it as well as anybody. Very reliable.
Coming to the plate now, Rodney Thayer, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
The second for one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going.
Michael Williams is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Into the windup and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. This is skied out to deep center field. Valentin ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second, he'll try for third, and he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Digging in to try it again, Max Muncy. He got called out on strikes his last time through. A runner in scoring position with none out. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
That's a nice swing of the bat right there. Hits that ball right on the button out to left field. That'll easily score that runner from third.
Rodney Thayer will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. To short. Williams. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Michael Williams tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, one pitch.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Ramirez scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 4-2. Scott Vasquez will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Hey, we got 2 down now.
Hey, you got it. Get us out of here.
Hit on the ground to short. To his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Naturals lead it 4-3. Scott Alexander will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Michael Williams is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Max Muncy. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
So stepping in, number 18, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Let's go now. One time.
Sacrifice attempt here.
Come on, get here.
Right here. Find
And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. So striding in, number 7, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
No one better. Let's go, kid.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Some guys live for this situation on the mound. There's a guy in scoring position. You lead by just a run. It's all on you. And then you go out and punch someone out like that? I love it.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Brandon Colon, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away.
Some guys are just flat-out clutch. They come through in these situations.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full. Mike Etlin stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Hey, come on now.
Hit to short. To his right, Williams.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this.
A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fellow right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. Matt Vasgersian back with the minor league pregame show, counting you down to Double-A Texas League Baseball with tonight's version of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Michael Williams is our man to watch as he enters this game riding a 10-game hitting streak. Steve, what do you think about his chances of extending it in this game?
Well, Matt, we all know that these streaks are always tough to keep going, especially when people start to catch on that they're actually happening. Plus, the pressure just keeps rising the longer they get. Now, this isn't really that long a streak by any means, so I doubt that he's feeling any pressure yet. I think he's just really having fun with it. But if he continues to stick to that same approach he's had over the last 10, I think he's got a good shot to keep it going for a little while longer. And, you know, it always helps if you get that hit out of the way in your very first at-bat. So we'll see if he can get that done in this one.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, I think just putting this guy into the stretch early and often. Look to get the leadoff hitter on base to give themselves the best opportunity to score runs throughout the game.
Rolando Medina, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, he'll look to build off of his last start where he got the win and only allowed 1 run.
Miguel Valentin will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind. Focus on the next game.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0. Michael Williams will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
Stay hot right now. Stay hot.
Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Naturals align themselves on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, if you can say there is a defensive threat on this team, he's standing down there at first base. I say that because he's very good at keeping balls in front of him.
Michael Williams stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row, and now that's 11 for this guy, so he is feeling it.
Brandon Colon stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. The Rockhounds lead it 1-0. Mike Etlin will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Grounded to short. Williams. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Naturals lead it 2-1.
Hey, get your pitch
Michael Williams strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Here we go.
Trying to hold the lead. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Vaccaro is in pursuit, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th.
Let it rip right here.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
Come on, kid. Get on for us. Here we go. Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
2-1 pitch is a splitter swung on and missed. 2-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Michael Williams will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Shortstop.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Vaccaro racing back, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 6th home run on the season for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, we can pretty much go ahead and start this game over right now. You see where this pitch was on show track? He's not going to miss it when it's in that location. That 3-run home run pulls us right back in.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it for EK Psycho. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rockhounds come out on top, 7-6. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Rockhounds. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He is such a clutch hitter for this ball club. His average with runners in scoring position is up over 400 on the year, so expect him to cash in if he gets a chance.
Enrique Alvarado gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, in his last outing, he threw real well. Went into the 8th inning and got his...
Michael Williams will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Eric, you look at these guys with the first inning lead as they take the field for the bottom half here this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And after the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
Hey, stay hot now.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Right here, on the back.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Boy, when you stroll to the plate with an 11-game hitting streak and then you bang out another base hit and take it to 12, you got a little swagger about you.
Jake Smolinski will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
A couple of men in scoring position here with none down.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Steve, what do they need to do to get a win in this one? Glenn Ryu will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Hey, I need you right here, one time.
This is line to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
All right, your turn
in
and
to
have a
score,
look.
the runner from third.
Well, you can say one thing for sure. They are swinging it like they mean it. That's 3 hits already in the first inning, and this one goes for 2 bases. They're having no trouble at all seeing this guy so far.
Yeah, see it, drive it.
Andrew Lambeau will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Vaccaro. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Good work there to pick up that second run of the inning. He just gets the ball airborne, and it's plenty deep enough to pick up the RBI.
Mike Eklund will dig in now, off to a .350 start here in the month of April. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, put him away.
Hit on the ground is short. And that's through for a hit.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Andres Nova.
Digging in the switch hitter, Rodney Thayer. He drew a walk his first time up. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Stepping in, Michael Williams will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Let's go, big dog.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game.
Ball.
2-1.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution.
He's in there.
As well they should.
But the runner's back easily.
Keeping him close.
Yeah. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
That's just a nasty slider here. It's way off the plate. Plays on the hitter's aggressiveness, and he gets him to go after it.
Mike Eklund is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Hit to short. Williams fields it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Andres Navarro.
Now at the plate, Michael Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
In there, no balls and a strike. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
High in the air out to center field. Valentin on the move, and that retires the side. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Hey, no outs now, none.
Miguel Valentin will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Hey,
well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
To second. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
And you know what? You just can't ask for much more than this coming out of the bullpen. That's exactly why they turn to him. They get the good matchup, and he comes in and delivers a double play ball to take away some of the pressure.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Kevin Morgan stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
Hey, we got 1.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Scott Vasquez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Hey, 1 away. 1 away.
Bounce to first.
There it is.
He's got it. There's 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Michael Williams digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Come on, big guy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Out in front of it, strike 1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time. And there are Michael Williams ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
No, that's down.
Low for ball 1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to it.
Back to him, and that's off his leg. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Rodney Thayer will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
He's put together.
Michael Williams strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Michael
hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm.
Find it.
Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Take a quick walk to keep the blood circulating.
Yeah, we got 1 here.
Miguel Valentin digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1-for-5 effort thus far.
Yeah, and you know, guys, the difference between a 2-for-6 and a 1-for-6 is a big deal. So let's see what he can do here.
Grounded to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more.
Hey,
Into the box now, Adrian Vaccaro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
All right, come on now.
Drilled on the ground to short. Williams. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Boy, and they've had his number all through this one. He's now 1 for 6 in this ball game.
Michael Williams looking to turn things around here. He's just 1 for 6 in this one. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Just keeping him close.
Hey, no one better here.
Lifted in the air to center. Valentin is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Andres Navarro steps in to begin the inning.
And, guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Cue shot here out towards short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Now batting.
With that base hit, he presents the go-ahead run down there at first base. And, boy, he is fired up. Look at that emotion.
Adrian Vaccaro will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Hey, 2 outs here, 2 outs.
Oh, what a dive. To first. It's there, and he's out.
Picked him up. Nice play.
The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Don't leave us now. It's just getting good. We're back. And, fellas, as always, a few guys we could have. That's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the AL West, the A's got 11 overall hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can stay hot. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
Brian Campillo will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, in his last start, he was a bit wild. Ended up walking 4.
Come on, big guy, stay high.
Michael Williams will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
And we know it's just April, so the season is just getting started, but obviously he's off to a great start.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And 2 quick outs here in the second. And with that, let's check out the San Antonio defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, the defense is going to be very involved. This guy on the mound doesn't strike out a lot of hitters. Balls are put in play constantly, so the defense is going to be active.
Leading off the inning, Michael Williams, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 0-2.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
That misses 1-2.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Swing and a looper to left. Coates coasts under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Colon.
Chad Matheny will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Trying to strike him out for the second time.
Hey, one away.
This is popped up. Marks is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Well, usually when you get guys to pop up, it means that you've got them off balance, and he's been able to mix things up all night long.
Michael Williams will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
When you're pitching this deep into a ball game and give up a home run like that, you got to be kicking yourself. There's no way that you can give up those kind of home runs. You got to keep them.
Hey, let's go right here.
Chad Matheny digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
To short. And a rather easy first out.
First baseman number 34, Steve Ramirez.
Steve Ramirez digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Here's the 0-1. To short. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Michael Williams will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
1-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Hey, here we go, kid.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see...
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Michael Williams will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
1-0 pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run.
At the plate, Michael Williams. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the 3rd. Michael Williams digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into. Patrick Cardona will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. Michael Williams will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Right,
now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Lined hard toward right center, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the run is in to score from second, make it 5-1. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. Michael Williams will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Michael Williams.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1.
Boy, that got a lot of the plate, cutting right across the zone. I think if he had that pitch to do over, he would have taken a rip at that one.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Jimmy Lundy will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Grounded to short. Underhanded flip. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So hold everything as they catch lightning in a bottle here in the bottom of inning number 9. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped.
Matt Vasgersian back with the minor league pregame show, counting you down to AA Texas League Baseball with tonight's version of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Michael Williams is in the glow, coming off a last game in which he was really outstanding in the clutch moments, collecting a whole bucket full of RBI, so he'll be looking to emulate that type of performance here again in this one.
Yeah, and you said it, Matt. He was clutch.
And you know, some guys just have that uncanny ability to come through when it really matters. In baseball, it's usually when there are runners in scoring position, and he found himself up in that situation a number of times. It was pretty special to watch him out there, so I'm excited to see what he does to back it up.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, guys, this is a power-heavy lineup. You need to stay.
Michael Williams will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Glenn Ryu will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. Adam Zahorik will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10. Figured something out.
Throw gets him, 2 down. A chance now to take a look at.
He is such a clutch hitter for this ball club. His average with runners in scoring position is up over 400 on the year, so expect him to cash in if he gets a chance.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And with that, in now, Michael Williams. He singled his last time up.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
And a ball, 1-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
Coming to the plate now, Glenn Ryu. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Andrew Lambo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are...
Hey, one pitch.
Patrick Cardona has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
On the ground is short. This could be two. The second for one. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that Michael Williams steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up.
Michael Williams.
All right, here we go.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And he lays off for ball one. First and second now, one man out. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two.
Boy, he better get it back together here with two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he misses with it, ball four, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now there are two ways you can go.
Glenn Ryu will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. A pause, and the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. The run scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
And he continues to be a big part of their attack. With 2 more RBIs on the play, that gives him 3 for the ball game, and they push that lead out a little wider.
Andrew Lambo will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him.
Keeping an eye on him.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away.
Hey, wait for yours here.
And this is ball 4 as it's off the catcher's glove.
He's not going to earn himself.
Jimmy Lundy is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is. Chad Matheny comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, nothing to...
Stepping in, Michael Williams. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Coates arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Adam Zahorik will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. The table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Chad Matheny will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base. Good ones do.
Throw gets him 2 down. Michael Williams ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Come on, big guy.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Grant has the best view of this one. So Michael Williams will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
To first. Fielded cleanly.
Right, you're here.
And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases-loaded situation as the side is retired. So they let him off the hook here by striding in to start the ninth, Chad Matheny, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this.
Way to get dirty. He's up with it. The throw. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, love it.
And, fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the A's beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-1. The Rangers put together
Matt Vasgersian back with the minor league pregame show, counting you down to Double-A Texas League Baseball with tonight's version of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Michael Williams is our subject. And, guys, he's got a pretty nice hitting streak going right now. He's up to 15 games coming into this one.
Yeah, Matty, he's definitely been feeling it up there, and it's been fun to watch. Looks like he's keeping it simple and seeing the ball very well. Sometimes you just get in a zone for a while, so I hope he stays in it for this one.
Well, you know, I just like the confidence he has clearly taken with him to the plate every time he goes up there. He just flat out looks like he's going to get a hit every time he digs into that box. And you know what? A pitcher can feel that too. Now, no one likes to face a guy who looks completely at ease and sure of himself at the plate, and that's who this guy is right now. And if he keeps that up, this streak could carry on for a long time.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, Game 4 of this 4-game weekend set between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Michael Williams will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Line toward the alley in left center. Baroa is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Michael Williams will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2-0, bases loaded. You let him swing here?
Oh, this is a run producer's dream right here. I'd let him go, but only if it's his pitch in his spot.
Hey, like you can.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And not in time as the second run scores. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this is really amazing, and everybody's looking at this now. It gets harder and harder to do when people are paying attention.
Stepping in, Jake Smolinski. He flew out in his last at-bat. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Andrew Lambo steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. High and deep to straightaway right. Leahy looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
No outs here.
Ramon Alfonso will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Grounded to short. Williams. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
This is where
Nathaniel Randolph will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Hit to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 32.
Lorenzo Fernandez in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go.
A barehanded pickup in time.
Oh, what a play.
So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 4 full. The Rockhounds are out in front, 5-0. Bob Chico is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Michael Williams is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
he's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Come on, big guy.
Come on. Let it fly right
Skied
here.
into straightaway right. Leahy on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now to the plate, Jimmy Lundy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Williams. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Michael Williams will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Shortstop, Michael Williams.
The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
In there, 2-1.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
Baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
3-2. And be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Hard hit ball, second baseman, and that will retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of inning. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a little.